Hello, my dear friends. Today we're going to talk about traveling for work, Unit 10. But first of all, I want you to ask yourselves a question. What do you think it would be like to sleep on a sleeper train? What do you think it would be like to sleep on a sleeper train? Now let's check Tariq's email. He typed it to his friend Ali, and he said, "Hi Ali. At the moment, I'm at Cairo station with my father. We are taking the sleeper train to Aswan tonight. He has a meeting there tomorrow, and he has asked me to go with him. The train leaves at 7 o'clock. There are a lot of other people who are waiting too, so the train is going to be busy. Traveling by train is a great way to see the scenery of a country. I have been on that journey before. The beds are very comfortable. I know that we are going to arrive at our destination after a good night's sleep. Booking tickets is easy. You can book online or buy tickets at a station. My father bought us return tickets from Cairo to Aswan. We usually go in first class because it is more comfortable than economy or second class. The journey takes about 13 hours. We are eating in the restaurant carriage this evening. After dinner, the assistant on the train puts down the beds in the sleeping car. It's fun going to sleep and knowing that we are going to wake up in a different place the next day. The train stops at Luxor early tomorrow morning on its way to Aswan. I think it will be hot in Aswan. I'll call you when I arrive at the hotel. Best wishes, Tariq." And now I want you to think of the words in red and their meanings. Which of the words in red mean the following? The first one, the place you are traveling to. The place you are traveling to means, yes, destination. Number two, mountains, rivers, or other natural things that you can see. Pause the video if you need more time to think about the answers. Yes, it means scenery. Number three, part of a train. We have here, yes, the carriage, part of a train. Number four, an event when people meet to discuss something. Meeting. Number five, arranging for something you want later. Yes, it means booking. Number six, tickets for a journey to a place and back again. And back again. Yes, so they are the return tickets. And number seven, the last one, for less money, it means economy. As we said, economy or second class. Now let's check the grammar books. The grammar books about future forms. We are going to talk here about the present simple and the present continuous. Of course, all of us know that we use well to predict the future or to make quick decisions and promises. For example, I think it will rain tomorrow. I predict something here without an evidence. I think it will rain tomorrow. Or I'll call you when I arrive at the hotel, I promise you. The second point about verb to be, going to plus infinitive. So we use am, is, or are, going to plus an infinitive to make a prediction based on a present reality. Based on present reality, or we have here an evidence. For example, there are a lot of clouds in the sky. It's going to rain. The third point about the present simple and how we can use it. We can use the present simple to talk or ask about future events which are on a timetable. So we use the present simple with timetable. For example, the train leaves at 9 p.m. Or if you ask a question, You can ask like this one, what time does your bus arrive on Saturday? And the last point is about the present continuous. We can also use the present continuous to talk about things that we have already arranged to do in the future. For example, I'm doing a test next Monday, or our class is visiting a museum tomorrow. We are talking here about arrangements, so we used here the present continuous. Now let's check this exercise here. I want you to choose the correct form of the verb. The first one, the library closes or is closed at 4 o'clock, so please choose a book quickly. The library opens and closes in a specific time, so we'll use here the present simple, closes. The library closes. Number 2, do the men or are the men climbing that mountain tomorrow? First we have here a gerund, like this one here, climbing. The second thing here, we are talking about an arrangement, so we will use the present continuous. Are the men climbing that mountain tomorrow? Number 3, we go or we are going on holiday next week. I have already bought the tickets. Look at the second part here of this statement. The second sentence is I have already bought the tickets. So we are going to we are going on holiday next week is the correct answer. Number 4, what time has your bus arrived, or what time does your bus arrive? Timetable, so present simple. What time does your bus arrive? Number 5, Nadia can't visit you on Saturday. She helps or she is helping her mother to prepare for a family party. They have a party, so yes, she is helping her mother. We are talking about an arrangement here. The next slide is about the function books. And I told you before that functions books is as important as the grammar books. It's about buying or booking a train ticket. If you are in a station and you are talking to the assistant, you can say to him, can I book a single or a return ticket to Alexandria, for example, please? The second question, the assistant can ask you this question, would you like first or second class? Second class, we said it before, it's the same like economy class or second class. Number 3, if you want to ask about how long does the express train or the sleeper train or the stopping train take, if you want to ask about the time the train takes. The next one, how much is that please, if you want to ask about the price of the tickets. How much is the single ticket or the return ticket, please? And the last question, to ask about the place or the platform the train leaves from. Could you tell me which platform the train leaves from? Okay, now let's check this exercise here. Complete the idea map with the correct collocations. It's very important. Okay, you have here collocations like get on or get off and get into or get out of. Which of these collocations we can use with these means of transport? Yes, we can say get on or off a bicycle, for example. We can say get on or off a bus. Get on or off a ferry. Get on or off a horse. Get on or off a plane. And the last one, a train. Get on or off a train. What about the car and the taxi? Yes, we can say get into or get out of a car, or get into or get out of a taxi. Okay. Now, match to make sentences. The first one is already given. You buy a return ticket. It's already given, letter B. You buy a return ticket if you are coming back by train. What about the second one? You want a train with air conditioning. Of course, it will be letter C, so that the carriage will be cool inside. I told you before, pause the video if you need more time to think about the answers, okay? Number 3, you buy a ticket for an express train. Yes, letter E, if you want the fastest journey. Number 4, you have to wait on the platform for your train to arrive. Yes, letter A. And the last one, of course, you book economy class. It will be letter D if you want to save your money. The next exercise completes the dialogue with the present simple or continuous form of the verbs in brackets. I just want you to use the present simple or continuous form. The dialogue is between Huda and Salma. Let's check the dialogue. Hello Salma, what space, and you have the verb here in brackets, you do next weekend? Salma, I space go to a party. My uncle and aunt space have a family party at their house, so we space in brackets travel there on Thursday night by coach. Huda, what time the coach go? Salma, it leave at 6 p.m. and we arrive 2 hours later. Pause the video, don't forget. Now let's check the answers. Hello Salma, what are you doing next weekend? Salma, I'm going to a party. My uncle and aunt are having a family party at their house, so we are traveling there on Thursday night by coach. We talked here about arrangements, so we used here the present continuous. But the next question, we are talking here about timetable or events on a timetable, so we'll use the present simple. Yes, excellent. So the question will be, what time does the coach go? And the answer will be, it leaves at 6 p.m. and we arrive 2 hours later. Now complete the dialogue. You have here about 6 new vocabulary or 6 vocabularies, and we want to complete the dialogue. It's between a passenger and the assistant. The passenger said, I'd like a single, number 1 is already given, I'd like a single to Port Said. Of course we mean a single ticket here. Please, what time is the space train? The assistant, there is an space train in half an hour. The passenger, how space is that please? The assistant, it's £20 in economy class. The passenger, how space does it take? And the assistant, it arrives after an hour, it leaves from space 4. So let's check the answers. Number 1, I'd like a single to Port Said, please. What time is the next train? There is an express train in half an hour. The passenger, how much is that please? It's £20 in economy class. And number 5, how long does it take? The assistant said, it arrives after an hour, it leaves from platform 4. Now let's check your workbook. The first exercise in your workbook, read and match. The first one, for example, buy a return ticket. Yes, it's already given here. Buy a return ticket. What about the second one? See. Yes, see the scenery. It It will be letter D. Book. Book a hotel room. And arrive, of course, arrive on time. The next exercise you have here 6 or 5 words, and I ask you to complete the sentences. The first sentence, the assistant told us that our carriage was at the front of the train. Number 2, can we space a seat on the second class train? Yes, of course it will be book. Can we book a seat? Number 3, if we take the midday bus to Giza, we can space to Cairo at 6 o'clock. Yes, we can return to Cairo at 6 o'clock. Number 4, excuse me, is Alexandria the final space of this train? We are talking here about the place the train goes to. So is Alexandria the final destination of this train? Number 5, the people who work at the shop have a space every day before the shop opens. They have something to discuss something every day. Yes, meeting. They have a meeting every day. And the last one, number 6, most people travel in space class on planes. Which one? Of course, it will be economy, to save their money. The next exercise, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in brackets. For example, number 1, the bus to Aswan, space, and in brackets you have the verb leave at 6 this evening. I told you before, we are talking here about events on a timetable, so we'll use the present simple here. So the bus to Aswan leaves at 6 this evening. What about the second one? Think before answer. My neighbors space to a new house in Cairo next month. Yes, it's an arrangement, so my neighbors are moving. Number 3, let's walk quickly because the shop in 10 minutes. The shop is like the library. Yes, closes. Let's walk quickly because the shop closes in 10 minutes. Number 4, I'm hungry. I think space in brackets buy a sandwich. Number 4, it's a quick decision, so it will be I think I will buy a sandwich. And number 5, Ahmed's uncle is ill, so he space not going in brackets to work tomorrow. There is an evidence here. So Ahmed's uncle is ill, so he is not going to work tomorrow. Now choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. The first one, Mayar's cousin is going to live in Cairo, so she has bought a or an space ticket. Single, only, express, return. Think about these words, single or return. We said here that her cousin, Mayar's cousin, is going to live in Cairo, so she's not going to come back, or she won't come back. So she needs a single ticket. Okay, number 2, it's hot today, but the hotel room is cool because it has air communication, air condensation, air conditioning, air cleaning. Of course it has air conditioning. Number 3, do you want to catch the stopping train or the space train? Express train, platform train, carriage train, going train. Of course we have stopping train, express train, sleeper train. So the answer here, express train. Number 4, we love to watch the beautiful space from the train's windows. What can you see from the windows? Tickets, journey, station, or scenery? Of course we can watch the beautiful scenery from the windows. And the last one, number 5, we took a space to cross from one side of the Nile to the other. What can you take to cross from one side of the Nile to the other? You can take a train, bicycle, ferry, car. Of course, we use ferry. We took a ferry to cross from one side of the Nile to the other. The next slide, complete the sentences with the correct form of these words. We have here get into, get off, get on, and get out of. But don't forget that you will complete the sentences with the correct form. Okay, the first one. Yesterday we got on the bus at school, and we are talking here about the bus, so you will think about get on or get off, but take care of this of the tense. Yesterday we got on the bus at school and spaced the bus outside our house. Yes, the answer, got off. Number 2, Imad's father space a taxi. We are talking about a taxi, and asked the driver to take him to the station. Pause the video. I told you before. Pause the video. Yes, the answer, Imad's father got into a taxi and asked the driver to take him to the station. Number 3, 4 tourists space a car and took some photos of the statues in the park. A car. So the answer, 4 tourists got out of a car and took some photos of the statues in the park. Number 4, we usually space the train 10 minutes before it leaves. The train. The answer, we usually get on the train 10 minutes before it leaves. And number 5, welcome to Cairo. Please space the plane through the doors at the front. Yes, welcome to Cairo. Please get off the plane through the doors at the front. The next exercise. Match the words with similar meaning. For example, you have here breeze means light wind. Okay? It's already given. What about the second one? Fantastic. Fantastic means wonderful. Yes. Number 3, huge. Huge, very big. Letter A. Journey. Journey means trip. Of course, a journey is a long one. Letter E. And the last one, midday, means noon. The next exercise is also matched to make sentences here. The first one, my father thinks that it will be cold when we go to England. It's already given. Number 2, there is a problem with the train, so yes, it's going to be a slow journey. Letter D. Number 3, what time does the bus? It's a question, of course. It will be what time does the bus arrive in Luxor? So the answer is letter E. Number 4, we have our tickets, so yes, letter B. So we are going to London in August. And the last one, of course, the answer will be A. The next boat to the island leaves in 10 minutes. In this exercise here, I ask you to read and correct the underlined words. For example, here you have this one. You should break a room. This is the mistake here. You should break a room early in that hotel because it's usually crowded. The correct answer is book. You should book a room early in that hotel because it's usually crowded. Okay, what about the second one? I enjoy return trains. It's not a kind of trains we said before. I enjoy return trains because I wake up in a different place. Which kind of trains you wake up in a different place? Yes, sleeper train. I enjoy sleeper trains because I wake up in a different place. Number 3. We can't take this train, or that train, sorry. Its journey is Alexandria and we are going to Aswan. We are talking to a place we are going to. So we are talking about the destination of this train. Yes, its destination is Alexandria. Number 4. The train leaves from carriage 6. Yes, the correct answer. The train leaves from platform 6. Number 5. My father has a very important minute at work today. The correct answer. My father has a very important meeting at work today. And the last one, I'm going to take the single train because it's much faster than the stopping one. Of course, it's the express train. I'm going to take the express train because it's much faster than the stopping train. Thank you very much. See you soon.